Good morning, friend. This is Jeff Arcos. Welcome again to the daily webinar. Today we are Wednesday, 26th of the 2nd, 2020. Remind you, this one is not meant to be a financial advice to anyone. This is only an education presentation. Please consider term and condition before you continue, saying when you're receiving this recording. As well, I thank God for another day into my life and I pray His blessings to that in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, welcome again. Have a visitor, two visitors today, and we'll start the day and see how we going there. I think we all received the chats this morning. We're gonna review what happened yesterday in order to see how the trades has been going. Okay, so that's from Monday. And we will have a look. All right, the news size, we don't have through the day much of the high impact, but after midnight, we don't have it. And tomorrow, New Zealand and Australia will be on no sound. Okay, there. Sorry, that now we got it. I was running the video without sound. Forgot to click there. All right, the disclaimer is already in the beginning of the video, and we were telling about the news. It's not much on high impact news. So from today, the whole day will be sort of quite quiet. All right, so we got that index meter for this week, and we're just going to review how trades are going at the moment. So on Monday, we did have the US Swiss as one of our trades, and so we're coming over there. So the market triggers from there, came over there. So now we are in a very small resize. We got a beautiful weekly turning around, and yeah, so that is continue from that break, and then nothing more that we can do about that. Then we did have the Euro US on Monday, and there we are. So this is Monday here. Nearly got a stop out. It was so close, but this is my trailing stop, and now trades are going into the right direction from now. Okay, so everyone's, I think it might have the same trades that I did, and yeah, so that hopefully everything is going okay. So we did have in a weekly sort of kind of sorry, gonna get my special tablets. Give me a minute, please. My throat. Just got the fisherman's. So yeah, so that's we did see this kind of support. We did have at the beginning of the week. The US was on a weak side. The euro was in a strong side. So we made the decision. So hopefully, at least when you target against the trend, would be around this area maximum. Because we don't know, and we did half of the lot size as well. So those decisions were good. Now, yesterday, US Canadian, we did have with a question mark because I was not too sure, and because that the US was weak and the Canadian weak. So I did look until later at night time, and yeah, so then decides to just going now. Now the biggest problem with this one is because until now I think that US Canadian is still in the same strength. So I think we might leave it alone for now, and yeah, so we're looking for a new new 3 bars. It was the strike number 1, the trigger, and nothing more from that. Then we did have Canadian yen yesterday. Yep, so this one broke from there. Stop loss are actually over there, 36 pips, somewhere over there, and it's going okay. So that was a good decision. Today the Canadian yen is continuing weak, and the yen is strong, so that could be there. We got a beautiful double top into the market. On the weekly, we see that kind of resisting my work. Hopefully, we going then if I do the Fibonacci for this one, I would have really put it eyes into the 1,000 pip levels as a target. That would be a very nice target, around 300 pips. Well, time will tell us whether this one it will go that direction. Then we did have pound yen. Now I did try, but it did not get triggered. One of the things that when we do these things is about the power of the daily high and the daily low. So I was looking to go short yesterday over here, but look what happened. So that's the beauty. I like to see the market tend to if I'm thinking that here is a short, I would think twice. So now it looks that maybe tomorrow we can see for a buy. So one day at a time. So that was good. Cancel the pound as well. Here we get canceled with that one on Monday. Forgot to view that one there. Sorry. So we were looking to go long over there, and from here it just went down. Okay, and yesterday the pound it was weak, so pound US, it was even the pound was weaker than the US, so I could not set up a trade yesterday from that. And today we have the according to our list, and there it is. I'm just gonna open for the new people who are here with me at the moment. This is what normally sends every day with the setups. So today we got the New Zealand yen. New Zealand is weak, yen is strong. We got a beautiful break of the pattern, and that's nothing more that we can say or do. When people come to me, they think that I have a crystal ball, but I don't. I just got a mechanical system that it works. It doesn't. It's not 100% perfect. Nothing it is, but it makes quite nice profits when we have gone long runs. So it's getting there towards the 250 pip level would be a first option to do it after the break. And then I send that New Zealand US. We have a question mark with the New Zealand US because the US is in the same there. I like this sort of bar over here. We coming towards last week from there, but I like where it is. And but I will hold my breath to that. That's what it's in a question mark, and I will explain very soon why. And pound US, again, this pound is being really. So we got a 3 touches bar. We got a break of the trend line, which is the weekly candle close trend line strategy, and we got a day up, and we got the index meter here. So the pound is the strongest on the side, and the US is the weakest, and that's it. So that's what normally every day we receive it. People receive it, and then the beauty as well is the copy trader because those trades actually are copying the platform of everyone who is signed up with the webinars with me. So where we were here. We looking that why. So US yen it was another one that I was looking yesterday, and yeah, so that was the entry. So stop loss now over here, 40 pips, and nothing that we can do. Hopefully will work, and that's it. Then we did have the Swiss yen. Again, the Swiss yen. We say that we were not trading anymore that, but I keep persisting with that. So there we are. We got a sort of kind break, so maybe this is now 36 pips stop loss over there, and we will see how that one reacts from there. But yeah, doesn't look that the bearish. We can still continue to see here now the Swiss yen both are actually um, strong, so this one might not go anywhere today. Um, yeah, so we need to make sure that are there. I have forgot to put the dates. This one is 26. This one is 25th. This is 24. All right. So yeah. So that's that. We have. I keep coming there. Oh, yeah. So 26 and and we'll see. You know, this one, as I said, I normally got some issues there. Then we got the Australian yen yesterday, and this one did work okay. So break. Now we can play around. We are at the beginning of this pattern breakout. Beautiful bar outside. We got the weekly candle close strike number 1, and that's it. So hopefully from here we will be breaking. And again, the 1,000 pip levels could be a very nice proximate target. If I look over there. So yeah. So hopefully we break this monthly low. Hopefully we're not staying over there. So at the moment, my next job is just to break even that trade. Okay, normally is. So at least we know the direction. That's all it counts at the moment. So everybody got triggered yesterday, last night with the trades, and that's it. And the Euro Yen was with the question mark because I'm going long with the Euro US. So Euro Yen was something that and and we got triggered yesterday, but it's refusing to go in the direction. So there it is. So now here 40, 50 pips still. So hopefully we manage to to save that one there. Otherwise we're gonna be stopped out. As well with this one, I half the lot size because of that. When we look in the Euro Yen, the Euro was over here and the Yen was over there. So that's what I normally, when I see this, I just tend to half of my lot size and then let it run from there. Okay, so we already the review for today, our trades. The reason about the New Zealand US is that I say I got a question mark. As I said, I like what it is, but when we look in the dollar strength, the dollar is coming down too. So normally, what we want to see, is a daily bar. Then the dollar is actually going going up. Then we can we see more weight even with Australia, US, and this is a nice resistance level where we're hitting with the dollar. But if tomorrow, at the moment, we continue on the bearish side. Last night we did have another come down, and that's it. All right, so that's what the reason the New Zealand US are holding that, and and to see from there. All right, so let's look in gold. There it is, a big day down. So, and we are from about to below. So normally when I see if in here that I don't have a robot, I just set up and sell below to some pips below to that. That's a nice level for a stop loss. Just come over here. We'll look over there and we put it there. So that's and there we are. So we got it at 1, 2, 3. Here on the weekly, we can say, looking there. Um, it's a nice channel, definitely it is. So possible we have some kind of resistance at that level over there. But yesterday when we did the lesson, this is what it really cares most for me. I follow my, what I know it works, and that's it. Oil continuing his diving. So this is when the market changed the strength, and after that, really, there's not much that I can do. So three things that we looked in yesterday. Can you remember what they were? Three things that we say that we want to see here. No. Oh, could you still there? But what we're looking at and really here is the strength of the color change from positive to negative from this day to this next day. Support become resistant, and that's the try. So right now I can move my stop loss to break even, and there we are. So is when it comes to this day, what color we have, where we are, and that is a trade. Here the same, where we are over here, that's the entry, that's the exit over there, and that's all we do. So this one, I move. This is my trailing stop, so I just get some pips around there, and that's all. S&P 500 is, wow, look at that. That's a big sell-off, isn't it? So that's all the profits of January and February are gone now, but that's a big drop. So we got the proximal target over there. Market comes. Remember, we were talking about the wick, how much those wicks is telling us before anything happened. Yesterday was a very interesting lesson when I talked to you about in any market, any instrument you use, and the moment you see this wick, put your eyes onto, because those are actually beautiful. So when we saw that wick over there with market comes over here, 3 days was over there, 1, 2, 3, and it was very easy to spot. This day was from positive to negative entry, and that it is. So now I can move a little bit more day by day until it reached my target, and that's it. I wish the Wall Street can know my secrets. They would do better than what they do now. But look, sometimes you make more money the way down than the way up. That's the reality of this. There's a lot of fiat over there, and that's it. Also 200, the market did gap, and there we are. Nearly got the target. Look what it's just kissed the target. Unbelievable. And now it's going back again. That's definitely a good target. And the same, that was, this day was not very sure, but here the market gap, and that's it, and that it is. So I can move my stop loss to the trailing stop, and I wish I could get the target there. Yeah, maybe I will see later. I could get that target over there, but precision, So it comes one day bearish, the other day bullish, enter, and that's it. Here, if we say we're looking for short, this is my final filter. Nothing happened. Here, if this is my entry, this is my exit. So we keep the losses small, but when it runs, we take the run. All right, so that's there. Then we looked at J225 and it's continued dropping down. So that's the benefits that now we know that the all our yen crosses could be good long term. Hopefully we'll do something with it. It's been the yen basket hasn't been as quite as nice as you see here. It's been going up and down, up and down, up and down. So we'll see anyway. So we do have the break. Just worry about this there where we are. So if we break in today from there, it would be lovely. We have any any reasons to believe that from here we're going to go somewhere. The monthly is gonna finish strong, and the monthly is gonna finish strong over here, February. So that would be a nice reversal monthly on a support levels. Sorry, this is the weekly talking about the monthly. So that's yeah, that's a nice that's a left shoulder over here as well, and that could be a good signal, isn't it? And nice ABC. So we're looking at ABC over there. We can be the extreme end, and that would be a lovely profit right over here. I like when sometimes I agree with that with this one. That's a nice area over there. So yeah. So hopefully we go through here. We go through this monthly low. This 1,000 pip level is been for quite long, working as a resistance. And look, this is the market sometimes. You know, there are seasons the market does this, but that's all we do. All right, so that's all we have for today. If you have any other question, you can do so. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Hopefully today that I think the Euro US is the one I'm keep an eye looking now. Normally when I trade, this one's there. I try to look for you know what what the market is doing over here in regards with the US. The Euro US is the most tradable currency in the planet. So, when this guys moves, the rest will move over there. So normally Asian market is a take profit market, and then we need to wait for tonight to see what could happen over there. But at least we can save it a little bit. Our entries from it. So we're looking at there. We have saved it from there, so we are in a 40 pips. Nothing more that we can do. It's just trade what we can see over here. So same with this one, I can move to there, and we have 28 pips over there, and the yen at the moment, they're all in a retracement. Hopefully the euro yen will survive the only one having nothing with this one. Australian yen is, yep, plenty of space. So I'm very, glad that we got into all these yen crosses, and yeah, we'll see. If they move, we might hopefully move something. We haven't had much luck in the last 3 weeks, but hopefully now we'll do. Okay, so good to see the visitors today. The one called iPhone Money Tree, and that's all we have for today. So tomorrow is Thursday, and hopefully the market react. Yeah, we need to see some moves. All right, that's all I can say today. All right, thank you very much. See you tomorrow. Cheers, and bye.